Shantae C, and we're back for another episode of Tea and Things. I'm always chilling with my homegirl.
What's up? This Nia. We're back again. The lovely Tara is out again this week, but she's always in our heart and thoughts. So, okay, so this has been a big week. We have a lot going on.
We definitely have a lot going on.
Oh my God. And it's been a great, loving week for most.
So you ready to spill some tea?
Well, I have all good tea to start with. Well, good and crazy.
Okay.
But then it's going to get
good
crazy.
And crazy.
Then it's going to get crazy. Okay? So, Super Bowl was great, right?
Right.
Did you guys all watch the Super Bowl? I loved it.
It was amazing.
Super Bowl was great. I mean, Snoop, he's still crip walking all over the place.
Now, let me tell you, when he started crip walking, I mean, I was dead on the floor, okay?
I did it with him to see if I still had it too. I still got it too.
That is too funny.
Yes.
He was up there crip walking.
I was trying to do my thing. That's for
I ain't
sure.
mad at you.
That's when you know it's a great show, when you get up and do it with them, right?
Right.
When you get up and when they get you up out your seat.
That is for sure.
Yes. And Mary J, what?
First of all, Mary J was rocking that outfit.
She killed it.
She was killing it from head to toe. I was like, okay, I ain't mad at you, Mary. Get your little thickness on. I love it.
She was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't say a lot of bad things about the Super Bowl.
I can't say one bad thing
none of my teams was in, but that doesn't matter because I was team halftime show. I
don't know. I was with the Rams.
Okay.
I was with the Rams.
I think they're the team that put the Saints out.
So right? I was with the Rams.
But okay. Hey, it was a great show. It was good.
It definitely was.
All right. And so we got some more good stuff going on. So okay. And y'all might have to help me here.
Okay.
So Eve had her baby boy. Beautiful baby. I mean, we love Eve. Come on.
I've been loving Eve since Love is Blind, okay?
I know.
Since Love is Blind, Eve has been my girl. When she was rocking the blonde, riding with the Rough Riders, I was like,
oh my God. She was just always the baddest.
Yes.
Always. I know.
With the tattoos.
Oh my God. With the paw. Eve had the paw. I have always loved Eve. She is a mother at 43.
Oh, really? I didn't know she was 43. Wow.
Yeah.
She
is a mom at 43. And
with her billionaire husband.
Yes, with her billionaire. So congrats to them. Now, however, y'all know we can't just let people do them.
Now, Jerry said he worked so hard. He was dancing so hard, he worked up a sweat.
Wait, what?
Jerry said he worked so hard. Jerry said she worked so hard. I'm sorry. That she worked up a sweat.
Yes, Jerry. I was working with you, girl. It was like, that show was so good.
It was.
I could watch it over and over and over again. It's kind of like Beyonce Homecoming, right? You got to get up and dance with her. Right. You just have to. It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's good every time you watch it.
And when they brought 50 out.
Oh my God.
Y'all know that's my boyfriend.
We gotta love 50 with his crazy.
He is so crazy. I love it. He will chomp you off on the internet. He gonna talk mad junk about you.
50.
And dare you to say something. Dare you.
50, he outdoes himself every time. But hey, he's always been a great artist.
But
he's a great producer. He's good at what he does.
They were like, if you don't know why he hanging upside down, then you ain't from the night. Because, in his music video, he was hanging upside down. He was doing, the stump crunches or whatever.
All right, 50, we got you.
Look,
I love 50. I mean, even when people are crazy, if they're talented, I give them their flowers.
Like Kanye?
He
To
get
the
his,
ye-
he
to
get
the-
his
to the
fla-
yay.
he get his flowers doing the music. All that other crazy, I don't know, because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist.
Well, that part.
I'm not certified.
You not. You ain't certified to make him certified.
But back to Eve, guys. So y'all gonna have to help me because I'm about to butcher this baby's name. So Eve named her baby Wild Wolf.
Wow, wolf.
Well, that ain't it.
Oh,
Wild
Lord.
Wolf Fife Alexandra Summers Cooper. And people been coming at her about the name of the baby.
What,
like,
Wild Wolf?
yeah.
That's the first name?
Well, I don't know all what parts are the first name.
So I
I'm
guess
trying to
my
figure it
question
out.
is, what's the nickname gonna be? Wolf?
I know. And people are saying like, oh my God, why do parents set their kids up to be bullied?
Right.
But I mean,
That's just
hey,
like-
he's a millionaire baby.
That's
He could
just
be a
like-
wild wolf. He's super cute.
That's just like when Michael Jackson named his baby Blanket. like okay, Blanket.
Like, what do I call you when you get older?
Or Avril Lavigne when she named her daughter Apple. She named the daughter Apple.
Well, Apple, I actually know people named Apple, and it's becoming very common, and I like it. It's cute.
Apple, come here, Apple.
Now, I don't know, Wild Wolf in my, a few moms out there going to have to name their babies Wild Wolf, and it'll grow on us.
I'm not gonna name my baby no Wild Wolf.
Robin said maybe he's named after a family member, and that could be very true.
Yeah, why they do that? It will affect those kids in the long run. I guess if you're a billionaire, it won't affect you.
Chanel, I'm with you. I'm with
If
you.
you're a billionaire.
And the comedian's been coming at poor Eve all week with this name. And we got to figure it out. Next week, we're going to do some homework, y'all. We're going to know, is it Wild Wolf Pfeiffer? Is it Wild Wolf Pfeiffer Alexandra? Where does
where does the
coming
first
at?
name come
We
off?
know Cooper's the last name.
So where does the first name come off?
Where does it cut off? Is the baby just is it Wild Wolf?
Or is it Wolf?
But Commander
Or is it Wild?
having their first baby, she's 43. She'll be about 45, 46 when the baby's 2 or 3. Woo, Eve. We're going to keep up with you, girl.
Right.
'Cause it's hard.
Just like Janet and her babies having them all super old.
Yeah, but they can have 2, 3, 4 nannies.
This is true.
The regular mom that's 43, 44, 45, 46, your ass going to be worn out.
Right.
Trying to work, deal with run after a 2-year-old.
Right.
Even when I babysit, I'm done. Oven baked done.
Oven baked.
Yes.
With a little bit of crisp on it.
It's a lot. But, okay, so I got an interesting email this week. Thank you to the lady that sent me an email, and it was Valentine's week. I was just nice. I said, thank you so much. It's a great topic, and we will bring it up Wednesday.
Okay, so what did the fans want to know?
So she wanted to know, is it okay for your spouse, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever you are, to break up with you in a text message? And I emailed her back and I said, we're going to discuss it on the show. And I hope you tune in because you're asking the question. So I'm going to give you my answer right now. Hell no.
And we're going to expand upon that. Is it okay to talk about serious topics via text/email?
Right. But let's get into this lady's question first. She want to know, is it okay for a spouse, a boyfriend, whatever, to break up with you through a text message? I think it's a very coward move.
Right, because it's one-sided.
You're going to have a problem with me because I want you to be a man and tell me to my face.
So let me ask you this. Would it be okay if you was breaking up in this email, but the email was a four-page letter, like Aaliyah said? She sent in a 4-page letter.
No.
No?
No.
What about women? What about
No.
when women used to write the Dear John letters? It wasn't okay.
I mean, it's okay to.
If I wrote you a letter and left it in your house, is it okay?
Chanel Brown said, absolutely not. I'm with you. It's not okay. It's a very coward move. And I'm going to pull up on your ass and you're going to have to face me. So your ass better move out the country. Period. Point blank.
So, okay, was this a hypothetical situation?
I don't know. I didn't get all into it.
Oh my
But
God.
she want to know, is it okay? But it's a great topic because more and more people,
Right.
or I know couples that have a whole relationship and they
On
haven't
text.
talked to the on text.
On text.
That's not okay. That's a text relationship.
So the only time y'all talk is when you talking in text. You could be sitting next to each other, just texting back and forth.
Well,
You're
I
not
don't
even
know
having
if
no
that's how it
conversation.
goes. I mean, maybe somebody could travel or whatever, but you still need to take time up to pick up the phone.
I think it depends. I think it depends on if the person is violent or not. Oh, well. This is a good point,
Jerry,
Jerry.
I didn't think of that, but that's true.
Like, okay, I'm just gonna send you a text because I already know your ass is about to jump the fuck off. So I might need to pull it back.
Well, that I didn't think of it
I sure did not think about it that way.
on violent, but I think if you just not violent,
Right.
and it's just your easy out,
Right, instead of
to
having
send
a
a text
conversation.
message instead of having a conversation is a coward. Like, I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but me, I want to be able to say what the hell I got to say.
Let me ask you this. So is it okay if you do it and y'all only been dating for like a couple of months versus years? Is it okay?
And I think that
is it okay to break up over text if y'all only been dating for like 3 months? Like, hey, it ain't working out. Holla back.
I think 3 months is too long, but maybe a few weeks. Let's give it a few weeks.
Okay, so if it's a few weeks, it's cool to break up in text. If it's 3 months, we need to at least have a phone conversation. If it's more than 6 months, you need to meet me face to face.
I think so.
Yeah?
I think there's
So
some
it's got like some time
timelines
constraints.
there.
It's got to be like a whole timeline there, right?
Yeah, it's got to be a timeline there because, I mean, imagine you've been dating somebody for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever, 2 years.
Right.
And they send you a text message, shit ain't working, I'm out, we over. What the hell kind of person are you?
A crazy one. Or no, a cowardly one, as you mentioned.
Yeah, that's a very coward move.
So I guess, okay, on the flip side, what would you say to having these serious conversations, like paragraphs worth of conversation in text? How do you feel about that?
For me, it's not good for me. And I think a long text conversation, depending on how serious it is,
Right.
I think that people deserve the respect to be talked to in person. I find especially.
So I can't just be texting my dude and be like, hey, you know, I was thinking about what you said the other day, and I feel like that was really some BS. And I feel like when you do this and do that, blah blah blah, like you can't go into a deep conversation like that.
Well,
is that a phone conversation, an in-person conversation, or a text conversation?
Well, I think okay. So am I going to say that I've never sent? You know, sometimes.
Right.
I can get very angry and I'll send it out in a text so I can get it all out. Because, you know, sometimes when you're talking to people, depending on who you're talking to,
right.
Somebody could be sitting right there. You could be talking to the wall. Or, you know, there's rebuttal. We're butting in back and forth. So sometimes I like to get it all out and then say, I would like to discuss this. But there's going to be a discussion. Like, I don't play that punk shit. Like, you're not going to just punk out on me and run out. And this conversation didn't happen. And we did it through a text. And now 2 days later, we're good.
Now, see, that's one thing.
No.
I cannot get with you trying to have a text conversation and we never communicated about what it was like. I didn't, because I feel like texts are so one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like you just put out what you say and don't really give, like there's no tone. So you can't tell like what the tone of the conversation was. And if you already in your feelings, you can misunderstand what somebody's saying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really like text or emails, to be honest, because if I'm heated with you already, it's going to be a problem if you send me something and I take it the wrong way. Because you might have been meaning to say something very simple to me that turned into something completely different.
I'm feeling you. Well, Lulu, yeah, Lulu, you're right. That's too much via text. It's just too much.
Right.
Like, I'm a person. Have a conversation with me.
Right.
You know what? Texting and emailing.
I wish it never existed.
It just could become too much of your communication line.
Right.
Some people are literally addicted to it.
Right.
They only could communicate.
And then you call them and they won't even answer the phone.
Through a text or email.
Like me, if y'all go and look at me and Nia's conversations, it'd be like, hey, she'd be like, what you doing? Nothing. And then I call her. There's no like long back and forths.
Answer Chanel.
Okay, so it's sometimes good to have stuff in writing just in case someone catches amnesia.
Oh.
You'd be like, you said December 25th at 4 o'clock that you was not effing with me no more. Now you all up in my booty like some tissue.
Yeah, that's true because I've seen amnesia. Oh, I've seen amnesia.
Oh, I never said that. Why would you say I said that? I ain't never say that. You definitely said that.
But I think that the text conversation can be okay, but it's not just left at that.
I mean, text was never intended to have a conversation. It was simply a quick, hey, I'm meeting you here. Hey, let me call you back. Hey, it was never intended to be like a 5-page story. It just wasn't. I'm sorry.
Well, how do you know that?
Because it's not easy to text. Okay?
Right. And then, oh my God.
Yeah. And it ain't easy to text. So that wasn't the intent. The intent was to be able to communicate with more than one person, like a big group of people at one time. Like, hey, we're having a party at da-da-da, it's going to be a blah, blah, blah time. Are you coming, yes or no? That's what text was intended for. It was
not intended for a relationship?
No, ma'am.
We're dating through text. We have a text relationship.
Right. It was not intended for that.
Lord have mercy. I know. And then, yeah, to the young lady that sent me the email, I think it's a coward move. Yeah. I think that, and this is just my thoughts, okay? But I do agree with Chanel. Have some stuff in writing, just in case somebody get amnesia. But it can also be a conversation that's discussed in person or over the phone or whatever.
So do you use so if you're having this conversation over text, are you using like the appropriate lines of communication? So like if you're screaming about something,
you're writing in caps?
Do you write it all in caps? Do you put the emojis in there to show your emotions and what you going through? Like, do you have the devil mean text?
Oh my God!
Like so blowing up.
Can you imagine somebody's breaking up with you? They screaming loud caps and putting devil signs and.
That is terrible.
That would make me roll up on you.
Nia go roll up on your
butt. Because, I mean, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yes or no?
I'm grown, you're grown. But I agree. Who was it that said if they're a violent person, Jerry said that, then, yeah, maybe we need to do this through text.
Yeah. I'm scared. If you're already violent, I shouldn't have even been with your butt in the beginning. You know?
That's a whole nother conversation.
You know, like when is too violent to be dating? Like, are you okay if like y'all are doing and he grabs you and he's a little too violent?
That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother
Is that
conversation.
okay, or is it just when he's grabbing you and y'all not doing it?
That's a whole nother conversation. Okay. That's a whole nother conversation.
I was just trying to figure it out.
But I don't know. It is, there should be some lines of what is discussed through text message. It can be discussed, I think, and
but I feel
then
like you can't.
we
break
can
up.
address it.
I feel like you can't break up in text. I feel like you can lead up to breaking up in text, but you can't physically break up in text. That just ain't right.
No,
that just ain't right.
Unless I done met you on Tinder. We went out a couple of times or whatever. I don't know. Well, we went out a few times, so we're not technically dating. We just
on Black Planet
kind of been hanging out.
Look, you met him on Black Planet, and then you canceled your account.
I never had one, but
I had a Black
y'all
Planet
can tell
account.
me how it worked.
I had a Black Planet account.
Are they still around?
Mm-hmm. Now it was kind of like Facebook. Black Planet was.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't done any of those.
Or Black People. What is it? Black People Meet.
I think they're still around. They used to advertise with me actually, but anyway.
What about the phone dating lines? You remember those? Like the love chat lines?
Yeah, I don't know about those.
You like?
I don't know about those, but what do you guys think? Y'all have told us a lot. I think there's a line. I think that people need to be grown. Y'all know that's my word. You need to be grown
about what you're doing.
About what you're doing. There's certain things grown people
do and don't do
and shouldn't do. Okay.
I mean, you telling your age. That's what Charnel said.
Well, no, I mean, come on. When you're 18, 19, 20, maybe.
Right.
You know.
I feel like when
21 even.
When you start getting, in the upper 30s and above, I feel like you don't need to be breaking up
dumping people through text.
I mean, or just simply ghosting them. How do you feel about the ghosting epidemic?
I don't like ghosting. Now, I have blocked some people, but then I always go back and unblock. And I think blocking is okay. Is blocking okay?
Now, how about this? How about you block somebody, right? And then when you unblock them, then all the message they've been sending you comes flooding through. Is that how it works? I've never blocked anybody before. Like, how does it work?
I think that's how it works. I think that's how it works on an iPhone. I don't know about an Android.
Well, girl, I just got an iPhone.
I don't know about that, but I have heard people say, "Oh my God, yeah!" When I turn my phone back on.
So let me ask you. When you block them, do you block them on all platforms? Like they can't call your phone, they can't look at your social. Do you block them everywhere, or you just block?
No, I just block people from my phone.
So you just go into the list and be like, ignore the
block.
Ignore?
Yeah, block. So you go in the voicemail. But I do unblock them. But I don't go as petty as blocking people all through the social media. This, that. I mean.
Have you ever been blocked?
Probably.
I remember this girl.
I don't know.
Look, I remember this girl blocked me one time off her social media. I didn't know I was blocked, right? And then I hadn't seen her for like a really long time. And then she was like, "Yeah, I blocked you on social media." I was like, "You did?" Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. Let's make a TikTok of it. Okay. You don't like me? Okay. But yeah, no, I don't go that far. I don't care that much. But we are.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any other questions about this? What are we going to tell this lady? I say it's a coward move. People say if the man is violent, just accept the little email or send the email, text or whatever, and then ghost his ass and block him.
Do you cry after you get broken up on the text?
I don't know because I've never been broken up through text.
Me either.
I
don't even know
people I deal with. No, I better go have a conversation.
Right.
Or the conversation gonna come to me.
Right.
And it's gonna be ugly.
Oh, well, that part. So we're gonna get into this 5 minute tip. We really appreciate that feedback and that question for the day. Do you feel okay with that? And people breaking up via text, and our answer is no. On 10 things, us ladies do not do it like that. Okay.
No. No, sir. No.
No, we definitely don't do it like that. You want to break up with me, you best have a conversation. You want to break up with Nene, you best have a conversation. She's about to roll up on you. So, yeah. So, you have any last
Shantae?
final thoughts before I get into this 5 minute tip?
Now, Shantae's going to break us off with the 5 minute tip. We think everyone's always tuning in every Wednesday. You guys are faithful.
Yeah, y'all are. Love y'all, man. Faithful. So, my tip for the day is planning. Anything that you want to have in your life, you can get it through planning. All you got to do is sit down, take 30 minutes to kind of contemplate, decide, and plan it out. Put it on paper, understand what it is you want, and that way you have a roadmap to execution. If you want to get from here, from Georgia to Texas, you're not going to get there by simply just getting in your car driving. You're going to devise a plan to get there. That's the same thing that goes for your life. So anything you want to have, babies, all you got to do is put it down on paper, plan it, and then begin to execute. And that's my tip for the day.
All right. Well, we thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back next Wednesday, 10 things every week. We love y'all.
So very much. Mwah, 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 mwah. We'll see you next time.
And I'm out.
Peace.
We went off a little early.